Well, hello everybody. Mark Sitter here. Mark Sadoff, glad hand to the fans. So I'll see if I can fill in here for a few minutes. Give you the updated standings maybe and part-time hand models. We're full of talents, aren't we? Well, getting ready for another big game here after big game last night, and see we come back today, see how the boys, it was a tough loss, but see we get back in the action today, come back strong. But the standings, there it is right there. 8th place for the Leafs. Blues right behind them in 9th. 13-13-3 compared to the Leafs 15-11-3. So, like I said, that puts you in 9th place. Need to win out. We need a little help now to make the playoffs with the Oakley's playing, I think, Mason City next week. Need a loss there, and we need to win out as well. So, it'll be a tough road, but it's not impossible. So, the starting lineups, I don't have the starting lineups as yet, so we're going to wing it today.
It's a hot mess today.
It's a hot mess. I said, so we are going to hopefully get another good game out of the boys. I'm sure they'll give it all they got, and hopefully come
play hard all the way to the end. That's how it is.
Finishing
That's how
out.
we do it.
Come out with the win and go home with at least one. So,
well, the line, but that's sitting there waiting on Sade to sign all those
pucks. There's a long line up there.
It's starting to dwindle. So it's just a matter of time.
We're on Mark Sade time.
It's true. It's true. Heidi, I don't know how you do it.
All right, the boys get ready to take the ice.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
He just saunters on in, just like
just
whenever.
Wanders on in. Come on in. He still doesn't even know that's done.
No,
yet.
he does.
He doesn't even know.
He's got his
mic.
Yeah,
he doesn't even know. He
doesn't
doesn't even know.
He's ready to go.
What's happening
We're
here?
just hey.
Yeah, we've been on for like 5 minutes.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, there he is.
I didn't realize.
Welcome, Mark. Say.
Did you get all of them taken care of? All the fans? That long line of pucks getting signed.
Hey, you know what? Why not?
You're on.
Okay.
The world's
Thanks,
listening.
I'm just waiting. And as I'm waiting, Blues about ready to take the ice. Hello again, everybody. I'm sure they had a nice intro.
Yeah, we went
before.
over the standings and stuff, and all that.
That's good. So I don't have to work so hard.
Right? Yeah, we don't have the starting lineup, so we're gonna have to wing that.
It's kind of nice though, standing out here again. You being the eyes in the skies.
That's right, yes.
It's kind of like
me a mic.
Pierre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ray.
Dean's got the little hand mic. He looks like he's ready to go. He's got like a lounge act now.
Donkashane.
I take requests.
Oh, here they come.
The song, and there's the Blues coming out now. We obviously know Nelson's going to be in the net. He lost yesterday in a shootout, kind of tore everybody's heart out.
All right.
Your Blues right now, it's more or less do or die. They've got to win this game today. They win, they still have a shot. They lose, well, we go play golf, and we look forward to the fun of senior night that sometimes can be fun, but also kind of heartbreaking as well, because a lot of those kids will never skate again unless it's at a stick and puck or for fun, but some of them might have their careers continue, but only time will tell. Is again, your Blues got to play well, got to get a big win, can't split, can't get a shootout or anything like that. They have to win today's game to have a hope. If they do, then it's up to Mason City, and it's up to us. We'll need some help from Mason City, and obviously we'll have to run the table. We'll see what kind of team shows up today, especially after a tough loss last night.
Yeah, like I said, once that puck drops, they'll forget all about that and be concentrated on today's game. So,
I know I've had the privilege to stay in the same hotel as the boys. Eric James has hooked me up, and that's been really nice. And I heard a little bit of door pounding and maybe some anger that came out of that loss last night. But you said it best, Mark. That puck drops, maybe things will get forgotten.
Just play your game. Just come out and play hard.
Looks like Eaton Weaver are going to start back on defense.
Yep.
Not exactly sure if James is going to stay out there, but he is right now with Kramer and Barnes. Barnes had himself, again, quite a big game yesterday. Obviously, what happens on the score page is not necessarily how big of an impact he plays in the game, and did a really good job of forechecking, and we're underway. As Barnes fights for the puck, it's going to bounce free. It's going to go down into the zone where Eaton's going to have to pick it up. Eaton, who played a lot of minutes during that JV game.
Yeah.
JV won 3-0 if you weren't able to watch it. And he's just going to skate it up. The Leafs gave him plenty of space, and I think it hit
Nope,
somebody
out
on
of play.
the bench.
Yep, into the bench.
The coaches were really loose for the Blues. And the fans, they kept saying for the Leafs, all they kept saying is jump on them early, jump on them early.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Hopefully we do the same thing. Now, granted, we're not winning 3-0 as they've left the point total up on the board.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's
If
right.
you're just joining us, game's underway. It's not 3-0 Blues, even though we'd love it to be that way. Picked up by Weaver. He's going to spin things back around, give it over to Sitter. Sitter with a nice drop-off pass to Patton. Patton has a roll-off his stick shot by Patton into the glove. Would have went high,
Yeah.
but glove down nonetheless.
Kind of got tipped on right off the stick there, but like I said, on net. Like you said, Sitter, Patton, not Kramer. DeYoung out there. We'll change the defensive pairing here. Prieto and Sturzer back today.
He is back today. He got to cheer his teammates on from the sidelines as Prieto has it bounce off of his stick. Good offensive pressure by the Leafs as they just lifted his stick and got it into our zone. Backhand across the slot in front of Nelson. Nobody there. DeYoung, little physical play as Sturzer's going to pick it up. Trying to ring it over to Sitter. Sitter just out of reach of him as Sturzer makes the play on the puck. Prieto hard back around the boards, and there's a membership bounce. It's just
right
caught
off
off
the stanchion there, right?
Prieto's going to go make a play on it. Defensively, he's going to have to stay strong. Shot towards Nelson. Pops up in the air.
Yeah, just popped.
Makes a great
Like you said, it did pop straight up in the air, right? Just from his knees, just gloves it down.
So Nelson faces his first challenge of the game.
A fresh change out there. Kramer, Barnes, and James come back out with O'Neill and Stevenson on defense.
Faceoff's going to be controlled by the Blues as
Barnes got it, but he tried to get to Kramer, but right behind him.
they get offsides. O'Neill, who has friends that live here in the Des Moines area. Talking to them earlier today. Good scrum around the boards as O'Neill fights off the Leafs defenseman. Barnes was there. I'm sorry.
Barnes and O'Neill both. Yeah,
good battle between both them two. As James tries to backhand it over to Barnes. Played it, but worked out as Barnes going to have a look. The Leafs yesterday did a really good job of just lifting up sticks.
Yeah.
James, plenty of room.
Yeah,
shot
low
low.
hard shot, nice save.
I like that traffic in front.
Yep.
Stevenson throws it towards the net. Everything on net, boys. Everything on net as O'Neill flips it down to James. Good shift right here by your Blues.
Might be getting a little tired here. James keeps it, dumps it deep again. Get a couple guys change. Sven Finley comes on.
O'Neill tries to keep it deep.
And then Wofford is on it as well.
Nelson indecisive, but gives it over to Wofford as the Leafs are making changes too. And Finley's going to go after this puck out of his reach, and Leafs dump it in deep. Carter Stevenson's going to have to look over his shoulder and bank it off the back of Nelson's net. Spun back around O'Neill and gives it right back over to Stevenson.
Just out of his reach, though.
Leafs tried a one-time shot. And that's going to go out of the zone. This is one of those games here. Doherty, good step. This is one of those games. As Doherty, pad shot, just went wide.
Wofford picks it up. There's around to Patton behind the net.
Mixing up some lines here, trying to get maybe Patton and Kramer involved in other lines as well as Sitter. As Wofford kind of made a pick for Patton. Wofford back behind the net. Doherty tries to make a play. Yeah, this is one of those games, Mark, where, again, you're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink. If you have to try to change lines up to get some scoring.
Get some extra scoring,
You just got to do what you got to do. Brought in the Leafs. Shot.
Oh, that hit the far post. That hit the post.
Hit the post and bounced straight out.
Yeah, straight out, yep.
That's Patton. Good job by Doherty.
Doherty puts a body on, yep.
As it ends up over behind Nelson again. Spun back around. Different referee than the first game, as they always switch between games. Good pickoff by Sitter. Nice avoidance of a hit. Sitter in his zone. DeYoung with him. DeYoung had it on his forehand. But
he's
again, just
bottled up there. He had two guys in front of him.
In front, and the goalie for Des Moines.
Yeah, it's kind of had to scramble to get on it. Yeah, there's a lot of legs in the way. Some good traffic down front there, and good attack.
Kramer will come back on the ice. He'll be out with Patton, Sitter, as DeYoung goes to the bench.
Prieto and Sturzer stay out there on defense.
Face-off going to be controlled by the Leafs. They look for that stretch, throwing off the boards. Tries to feather it. Good active stick by Sturzer. The Leafs are able to gain control. Right in the wheelhouse they score.
Yep.
Bouncing puck, turned over in our zone, and then picked up by a Leafs trailer, and he shoots, and he scores, and your Blues are down early, 1-0.
Yeah, that was one of the, like you said, bounce puck, turn over in your own zone, and finds the stick of the shooter, and
much like yesterday, your Blues went down 1-0, but they were able to answer to tie the game up shortly after.
So Barnes, James, and Kramer will come out. Keep the same 2 defensemen.
Good face-off won by James as Barnes has it taken away from him. Barnes falls down awkwardly.
Went under his legs while he's on the ground there.
James, good pick-off. He throws it over to Barnes. The shift's been playing well. Sturzer now gets it up to Kramer, just out of his reach. Should be an icing.
Yep.
Good
hustle. But just too much.
So mishandled in the blue zone leads to a goal by the Leafs. And like it always seems to be, playing from behind again.
Yeah, right, yep.
James, Blues win the faceoff. Barnes skates by it.
Yeah.
Leafs with the puck. Look towards Nelson. That's somebody parked out in the front. O'Neill's going to turn around and look. Leafs at the point. Of course, they're going to shoot it. As Kramer, nice play. James tries to get it over to Barnes. Barnes is going to have an opportunity. Barnes splits. Barnes tries to stay on his feet.
He's still, he was molested and knocked down by 2 guys. Still split him up. Still got to the puck. He's still on his belly.
Stick on the ice. Flipped up. Kept by Kramer, who flips it right back down. Nice bounce off of a Leafs player.
Good play by James there, keeping it deep there, lifting the stick. And
Patton able to come off the bench, flipped up in the air. It's going to bounce in towards Nelson. Stevenson going to be back there. Is going to flip it over to O'Neill. O'Neill looks, throws it over to Sitter. Patton and DeYoung out on the ice with him.
He lost an edge coming.
Over along the boards, Leafs pick it up. We got a nice little bounce. Get it into our zone. Threw it at Nelson, but it was knocked down. In front, opportunity in the slot. Sitter says, I'm going to pick this up, and he's hooked down.
Yep.
No call.
Whoa, wow. that was a big missed call. But that was, had the stick up around his shoulders.
DeYoung now is going to battle. Yesterday, a lot of no calls.
That was pretty obvious one. I don't know.
Oh, that one for sure. As Sitter
tries to hit DeYoung, and he was skated the other way. Yep.
Leafs dump it up in the air. It's going to bounce. Won't go for icing as Weaver turns around, throws it up the ice. Good catch by Sitter.
Just chips it. Yeah, chips it to Patton.
Sitter's going to have maybe a look. Patton across ice. Finley behind the net. Good look. Patton in front. Shot again. And it was just tipped.
It tipped up and out of play.
Good shift.
Yeah, all 3 of them had a shot. Well, keep doing that.
Sitter had a nice opportunity, and you're right.
Yep.
Good stick by the Leafs. Just popped it up in the air. But before that, about a minute before that, Ryan Sitter had a breakaway.
Yeah.
He was hit up high.
Yep.
Looked like a hook, but no call.
So Wofford, Doherty, and Finley out there.
Leafs bang it hard up the boards. They fall down, but able to gain control. Shot towards Nelson. Right in the belly.
Yep. Smothers it up and covers it up. Kramer, Sitter, Patton come out. Patton will take the draw.
Good job by Patton. Wins it clean. Sturzer throws it up the ice. Tried to hit Kramer. Kramer darn near benched the Leafs player as he bumped into him. Pass over to Sturzer. Sturzer out of his reach. Sturzer tries to make a play on it. Patton swings at it. Kramer's going to pick it up. Kramer's going to flip it up. High stick. No, didn't call it.
That was right.
Good. No call.
It was just right waist high, but it was nice eye-hand coordination there, knocking that down.
Back up, puck up again. Tried to hit Sitter. Flipped up in the air. Leafs doing a nice job of bogging up that neutral zone and keeping it deep on your Blues as Pareto chips it over to Kramer. Kramer holds and looks. It goes back the other way, but he's not in harm's way as he gets it over to Patton, who touches it. Puck's going to go across the slot. It's going to stay in, so another unforced turnover by the Blues. Thrown across, going to be
and
good
still
keep.
up but not out
another
again.
Shot towards Nelson goes wide. Good shift by the Leafs. Put a lot of pressure on your Blues, and it's going to finally pop out.
Two guys ran into each other
Incidental
coming across the ice there.
Those are the ones that hurt.
Yeah,
You don't really see
you're not
it
looking.
coming.
You don't see how.
As Sitter
But they
fell
both
down
they both
awkwardly.
pop back up.
Prieto tries to skate it up the ice. He gets it knocked off of his stick. This might Sturtzer.
Yeah, it's one of those.
This might be one of those just ice the puck.
Yeah,
He's
just
gonna
get it
out
through
of
the zone here.
Throwing it right back in as Kramer tried to make a play on it. Prieto again behind the net, throws it up the boards, gets it to Sitter. Sitter tries to drop it off to Patton that was streaking. And we're going to get a break as Kramer gives it over to Patton. Patton.
Went to make a move, but we got caught in a change there, everybody.
Good clean change.
Yeah.
His shot goes towards Nelson. Blocked down, another shot. Nelson knocks it down. Another opportunity for the Leafs.
Swing and a miss on that one.
Another shot towards Nelson, backhanded.
O'Neill out there with Stevenson as well. Finley, Patton still out there looking. He needs to get off and get changed. And Wofford.
Puck's going to exit the zone.
Patton will
Patton's
jump
gonna
off,
get off.
And Doherty will come out.
Wofford tries to make a play on it, and then it gets knocked right back down into the blue zone. Big difference from yesterday to today is your Blues. There are times where your Blues just controlled play. The Leafs right now.
I thought, like yesterday, I thought the Leafs probably won the first period, and the Blues definitely won the second period. And I think we did pretty well in the third. It was just so even, and then went to the shootout, overtime and shootout. But two even teams, I think, overall.
Well, face off to the right of Nelson.
Doherty to take that.
Controlled by the Leafs. Nice move along the boards. And the Leafs, we've talked about it. The Leafs are much like us. They run four lines, but their second and third line. Shot from the point, blocked down. Good job by Doherty. Doherty all over the ice. Thrown towards the slot, gets through everybody. Wofford had it in his
chips
belly.
it up, but didn't go out. Wow. Got a little puck luck here. Right? We're not popping out at all.
Wofford now with it. He's going to skate it up. He gets a backhand over to
Doherty.
Doherty from behind. Finley's going to kick it to his stick, and Doherty throws it deep, avoids a big hit.
Yeah. Sticks broke the blade right off.
$250 right there. Hope there's a sale, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere brought in, shot. Well, it looked kind of like a pick.
Yeah, like a moving pick. Yeah. You push him right out of the way. That would be, I think that'd be interference, right?
No, another no call. Face off now in our zone to the left of Nelson.
So Sitter, Patton, DeYoung come out.
No, we were already there.
Eaton and Weaver.
Patton, good face-off win. Eaton spins around, stays with it, makes space for himself, flips it up the ice.
Well, bouncing puck on edge there.
We really haven't seen any solid, clean sauces today.
No, nothing seems to land flat, does it?
Yeah, and then it bounces. Eaton, good job defensively,
good
just
body
shielding
there,
the Leafs forward from the puck, and he just gets muscled off.
Yeah.
And he has to come back. Good hip check.
Yep.
Great space for Sitter, who gets it over to Patton. Patton gets it knocked off his stick. DeYoung's going to dump it deep.
Yep, just get it straight over. Find that soft spot and get it. Forecheck hard, get it.
I'd like to see DeYoung get himself a goal. It's mishandled by a Leafs forward. Nobody back. Sitter. Good quick stick as the Leafs had somebody way behind us. We got a little break there as Eaton mishandles the puck. Shot towards Nelson. Good save.
Yep. Another change there. Kramer will come on. Barnes and James. Prieto and Sturtz are on defense.
Faceoff's going to be controlled by the Blues as Kobe Barnes.
It's like a wrecking ball.
He did. Came in. Prieto's picked up. Sturtzer, I don't know if he's got a bad edge. Shot Nelson. Good save.
Yeah, he was by himself and hit the dirt.
Just fell down.
Hit the deck. 6:08 left in the first. Blues trail 1-0. Like James take the draw this time.
Face off 1 point, throws it back down into the blue zone as Sturtzer's going to look around. Tries to make a play. Leafs try to center. Shot Nelson, loose puck.
Good save, yep. Up in the
Good
chest
save
there.
by Nelson. That's a real quick, tough shot.
Yeah.
Barnes tries to make a play on it.
Yeah. Battling with 2 guys over there.
James, he's going to come away with it tied up. Another shot goes way wide. Is more of a deep dump than anything as Kramer has it. Created some time.
Yeah.
It's just kind of let everybody fly by him. James throws it at net, gets off the belly of a Leafs defenseman. Barnes, good forecheck pressure,
Yep.
back behind the net. Is James, who can't make a play on it. Kramer, good body up.
Barnes is going to go off for a change. Sitter comes on.
Good battle. Kramer grabbed up high. James, good defensive play. Flipped up in the air. Carter Stevenson read that all the way. He just flips it right back down the zone, and the goalie for the Leafs covers it up.
Yep.
And we'll get a stoppage in play as Ryan Sitter was right in his face.
So we'll get, like I said, a face-off here. Patton's back on the ice, as well as DeYoung. O'Neill and Stevenson be the defensive pairing.
Patton, great face-off win. Carter Stevenson throws it at net.
Yep.
Right in the belly. Good shot, though, by Stevenson.
Looking at his stick, maybe it doesn't be broken. Checking the flex on it. But like I said, it was a good shot all the way through, though. Patton take the draw again. Tied up.
Leafs throw it up the ice. Should be an icing. And it will be as it gets on edge. Nice hustle, though, by O'Neill just to be safe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes blow it right at the end there. And
We've seen that before where guys will slow down and coast.
if they think you give up on it, they might. So we'll do it again. Patton. We try to win it
Offensive
forward
zone.
there, yeah.
Sitter fell down.
So
He
it
went
hits
to
the deck, yeah.
net. Good defense by
Yeah.
O'Neill as O'Neill
body,
backhands it. Fights for it. We're going to have an odd man rush maybe if DeYoung can get into play. Patton's going to get forced to the outside, put on the brakes, and spin around. Patton muscled off the puck. DeYoung, good job. DeYoung might have a look. He gives it over to O'Neill. O'Neill says, thank you very much. O'Neill with the shot. Glove down.
That's some traffic. You had Sitter and Patton both in front. We'll create a little traffic, but goalie gloved it down.
I was giving Brady O'Neill a little hassle before the game. Told him he had to score 5 goals today.
We'll take just one to start.
That's what I was thinking, too.
So Doherty, Finley, and Wofford come on.
Doherty tries to backhand it towards the net. Picked up. He's got an awkward stance. As O'Neill went down on his belly, tried to make a play on it. Couldn't. The Leafs get it. Dump it across the ice as Finley's going to be the first one to it. Turnover in our zone as Finley couldn't handle. Opportunity. Shot. Nelson. Weird shot.
Yeah, it was kind of
just
didn't get
slow.
nothing on it. Yeah, kind of whiffed on most.
Another shot from the point. Gets knocked down off the backside of a
lot of
Leafs
traffic
player.
in front there.
Carter tries to flip it up the ice. Can't get it out. And then just banks it off the boards. Won't go for an icing.
No, it might.
Maybe. No icing.
No icing out. Waved it off.
It's a good play as we were able to get some guys on the ice, some fresh troops. As Eaton gives it over to James. James flips it hard off the boards. Andrew Kramer, good follow as he gets spun around. As Kobe Barnes
Barnes
bumped from behind. Reckless
human
abandon.
wrecking ball there.
Barnes gets his stick lifted, ran into the boards, but stays with it, allows Kramer to pick up the puck. Barnes, what a play by Barnes.
Yeah, it comes
Barnes
out with it.
Throws it to point, shot, kind of knuckled on it, but a good save. And that was all started by Kobe Barnes in that hustle.
Yeah, him and Kramer were battling in the corner there, and Barnes came up and came away with it. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom from the bleachers here.
Kramer to take the draw. Looks like it's a stalemate, and it's thrown up the boards. Good job again by Eaton, who kept it in.
Kept it in, then took a shot.
Throwing up ice. Weaver's going to pick this one up. Turn and look. Weaver turns it over. Again, unforced turnovers. He just spun it around. Good move. Thrown in front. Nelson. And I'm not sure if it went in, but
It's underneath him.
A goal.
I never saw him signal goal. I never saw him signal the goal.
I
He
never,
never did.
either. He was out of position.
No, heck no. It was underneath
He
him.
was underneath him.
Like I said, if you don't see it, you can't call it.
Horn doesn't make it a goal.
And we'll see what happens here. I don't think any of the linesmen, they're going to
No,
come
nobody
together.
saw it. No goal, see?
There we go. We're going
If
to
you,
face off.
if you didn't see it, you can't call it a goal, right?
And the Blues, big sigh of relief here from the Blues fans.
Yeah.
He was way out of position.
Yeah, he wasn't even close,
He
yeah.
wasn't even near.
Which I don't know whether, like I said, I couldn't see it from here either, so.
We'll shake that one off. Still 1-0 is the score.
And what do you think Sam's going to say? Yeah, it was a goal?
Face off controlled. Sitter throws it hard off the boards, tried to hit DeYoung. We just really haven't had that today.
Yes, I don't know whether you thought maybe DeYoung was going to go out and be on the fly or.
Patting over to DeYoung. DeYoung with the catch. DeYoung with the puck. DeYoung drops it off to Sitter. Sitter tries to make a play. He puts his shoulder down. Wrap around attempt. It
was that he scored. There we go. That was,
Great play by Ryan Sitter behind the net. Gets it out to Patton.
Yep.
1-1 is the
Patton
score.
coming right down the middle of the slot and buries it, top shelf.
After that.
That's a big one there, right?
Little controversy for a few minutes. We get the answer goal. Sitter to Patton.
I think
Patton now with the face-off attempt as Sitter and Kramer are going to stay out on the ice. Ryan Sitter to Patton.
Kramer comes out. Tossing.
Yep.
So Sitter will take the draw.
Eden was a little slow coming off. Sitter did take the draw. Sitter was really hot from the circle yesterday. Got his first 3 or 4 face-off wins. Good steal by Kramer.
Kramer jumps in again.
Kramer with the puck. He shoots. Good
Goes
save.
wide, yep.
Patton right there. If he drops that puck, it might be 2-1.
Yeah, guys coming up. They'll stay out there. Stevenson and O'Neill will be on defense.
Patton now to take the draw. It's all equaled. Patton tries to win it forward. Good job by the Leafs, though, to tie things up.
Good job by
Better job
Stevenson
by
there. Nice play. Stepping up and then sidestep the check.
Leafs look maybe for a fly route. There's that pass hard off the boards. They're not going to catch it. O'Neill's going to make a play, but the Leafs first one to it. Look out. It's a good recovery by Stevenson.
Getting back. Yep, good job getting back.
Touched up from Sitter to Kramer. 2-2 is on the docket here as Kramer spins it around, tries to wrap around to Patton.
Right in front there.
Kind of loose.
O'Neill, good job. Keep holding the line. Takes a shot.
Sitter trying to get it over to Kramer.
Looking for a give and go. It's bouncing again.
Yeah, another bouncing puck. Good active stick by the Leafs.
O'Neill keeps it up there.
Nice job. Over to Carter Stevenson. Carter Stevenson,
nice
shot.
Rebound. He scores. A good rebound.
A huge shot. Carter Stevenson with the low shot. Rebound, and your Blues back-to-back unanswered goals.
Yep.
Carter Stevenson with the low shot, and I think it might have been
the Kramer finish.
Kramer or Ryan Sitter. I'm guessing it's Kramer. He's going to go through the line first. That's always indication.
Two quick ones. That's all right. 2 answer goals. So, and late in the period here too. So 1:40 left in the period.
Let's keep this rolling. Yep. As DeYoung is going to head on the ice. He's going to be out there with James and Kobe Barnes. Barnes' last shift pretty much took over the shift as Prieto with the puck. Prieto backhands it over to James. James tries to back. No, that was actually DeYoung. Excuse me. Should be an icing, and your Blues are going to get a face-off in the offensive zone.
Yep, all the way down. 1:31 left in the period. 2-1 Blues now. How about that? 2 quick ones.
One of the parents down in front of us said, keep it rolling, and that's what we're hoping will happen.
Right, you have to keep it going, yep.
Pedal to the metal is James now again going to take the draw here to the right of the Oak Leafs netminder. The Oak Leafs win it, throw it hard off the boards.
Prieto,
another keep, but just spun around.
Yep.
On man rush, and Sturtzer's all by himself. Sturtzer tries to make a play on it. Look out, loose puck. Put to the point, shot on Nelson, save. DeYoung tries to make a play on it. It's going to get out, and a big sigh of relief as Josh DeYoung's going to have James with him. DeYoung with a nice little move. It's going to get all the way in on net. Good job by DeYoung.
Yep, good pressure, just getting it deep and getting on net. That was a couple big saves there.
After all that scramble, it was all Sturtzer by himself and Nelson.
Yeah. So Sitter, Pat, and Kramer come back out. Stevenson and O'Neill.
Just a little over a minute left to go here in the first period. 2-1. The score as Patton tries to win the faceoff again. And throws it right out of play. Well, you know what they were drawing up, but this time it goes right out of play and puts a nice big old dent in the side of the siding there, the pole barn here at the Metro. Patton again is going to take the faceoff. Patton again. Able to knock it forward. O'Neill's going to step, and O'Neill misses it. Kramer's back. Goes cross ice pass. Mishandled.
Yeah, missed.
Then they throw it into the slot. Looks for a shot. Goes bouncing by Nelson. Sitter picks it up. Patton falls down. Sitter avoids a big hit. Picked up by the Leafs. Thrown right back in. Nelson waits.
Oh.
A little indecision there. Stevenson with the turnover in front. Bouncing puck, and it's going to get out. Big sigh there.
Couple of scrambles just like that last couple shifts.
Hard up the boards. Touch, no icing as O'Neill's going to go back. Nelson's going to pick it up. O'Neill going to be harassed. Look out, shot, tries to go high. Again, another loose puck. Looked like Stevenson stepped on it. Finally, sent all the way down. We'll get rid of that mess with 9 seconds left.
With authority.
Yeah,
it's like you said, 9.4 seconds.
Here for a second. As we can't ill afford to let a sloppy goal go in here.
So win this face off and control it here. Just get out of the period.
Stone Patton.
Yep, wins it back.
Nelson, is he going to hold it? Drops it off to Sitter. Sitter gives it over to Kramer. Kramer's going to just eat it. And that'll do it. So your Blues are going to take a 2-1 lead here into the intermission. Let's applaud the boys as they come off. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Watkins shoots. Nice. He scores! And that's a hat trick for Payne Watkins. Patton's still out there. Gets it on his forehand. And gets the shot. He scores!
Yeah, that's a nice shot, Darian.
What a one-man record true that young man was. Chances the Blues had at the netminder.
Close range there.
And there's their number 15. He's their stud. He shoots.
Nice save.
And Lipstick with a huge save. Shoots. Nice. And he scores.
He undressed him there.
No, it hits for him. shooting. He shoots.
Oh,
and it goes in!
Yeah, wow, that was an awesome.
What a laser beam. Pat drops it off the center. Center's going to get a shot, and it goes in! There's a shot. Watkins goes up.
Shot,
He scores! So face-off win. Peyton Watkins with the puck. Throws it up over the netminder, and it is a 1-1 tie. That's a beautiful play, and your Quad City Blues are going to come away with an outstanding road win. Welcome back, everybody. 2-1 is the score. Big goal just before the end of the period.
Yeah, 2 quick ones there. Then I don't know what the time span was, but right, and it was a big one too because right after a goal waved off with the we didn't see it go in, and nobody else, the official wasn't in a position to see it go in, so no goal waved off for the Leafs. So
Kramer, Center, Patton. Yeah, you're right. Then
we came back and scored, so it changed momentum, and
Kramer,
that's how we
Center,
ended
and
up.
Patton out on the ice. They've basically resulted in all the goals so far.
Yep. Now back on defense is O'Neill and Stevenson. Stevenson had the assist, I think, on that last goal. Had to fire that shot from the point and off the pads, and then Kramer got the rebound and buried it for goal number 2. Are we waiting for the ice to
freeze
a little bit?
Yeah, it's a little wet. It's a little wet down there still.
Somebody said maybe the condenser, with it being warm outside, you can get turned down enough, and maybe it's not quite as cool as it should be. We'll do it again.
Little misdraw.
Didn't like how that went, I guess.
I'm going to lay this one down a little bit flatter. And this time, the Leafs win the draw. So we actually won that draw, but we're going to get it. Sitter's going to have it roll off his stick. The Leafs are going to transition, get it into our zone in a hurry. There's a trailer. Shot towards Nelson goes off somebody. Ryan Sitter might have a little something going as he trips over the red line out there. Patton now. Patton waits. Patton holds, shoots.
Ooh, it's a good save. Looked like Patton was skating left and shot right and kind of had to reach behind him almost a little bit.
Much like in the JV game, the next goal is always huge. And in
this
game, 2-1.
Just a 1-goal lead is just never quite comfortable, right?
No, it's not.
Keep those same 5.
Patton with the good face-off win. Stevenson throws it right back over to Kramer. Kramer just out of his reach, but he stays with it.
Catches back up.
Behind the net. O'Neill, one-time shot, goes wide.
Yeah.
Stevenson throws it towards net, bouncing puck.
Yeah. Patton got a piece of it, redirected it, but went wide.
Sitter behind the net. Look maybe for Kramer. Sitter tied up a little bit, throws it back over to Patton. Patton jumps it off.
Yeah,
Kramer coming down
Kramer's
the slot.
Yeah, not quite there.
Good keep by O'Neill. Good battle on the boards. Good active stick. Finally rolls out. Kramer's there to pick up the garbage. He's going to hold and wait. Flip it over to Patton. Good look to Patton. Patton holds, dangles, gets it knocked away from his stick.
And loses the edge.
O'Neill kind of caught in no man's land, and then it falls down, hits somebody in the bench.
Yep.
As the Leafs had a little something going there, as they had a possible 2-on-1 breakout. I like it when a defenseman will go down to one knee and try to hold that puck. It's just a safer play.
Yeah. Rather than try to just bat it out of the air.
And you don't see that. I mean, you don't see that on a regular basis.
Go down one knee or at least kind of glove it down rather than try to.
James tied up Barnes with the puck. He's telling his dad, Matt Barnes, how hard he's been playing today. His good back check. Sturzer spins around. Sturzer's going to hold and look. Sturzer has had himself a few goals, but taking it all the way in. Slow motion Sturzer. Shot James.
Quick grab it and turn quick snapshot.
We definitely need that secondary scoring.
Yep.
Love to see James or DeYoung or Doherty or anybody. Really.
Any or all of them.
Any or all of them. Get themselves a goal here.
Finley comes out. Mahoney will take the draw. That's with Doherty as well.
Finley's going to swing at it. Doherty missed. They're going to turn and look.
Sturzer and Prieto down there. They just dump it in deep.
Nelson misses it. Mahoney's there. Mahoney playing a little bit of forward. He typically plays defense, especially of late. They take the face-offs. Bouncing puck to the point. Lots of traffic. Hits somebody.
It's Doherty. Looked like hit him up on the shoulder or something.
Prieto down on one knee. Sturzer with the puck. Looked like maybe he got hooked a little bit.
Out of the zone.
I'm okay with that. It's thrown right back in. Bounces towards Nelson. He's going to grab it, give it back to Prieto. Prieto's going to turn and look. Throws it down ice. Good catch.
Catching Finley about intercepted it right.
Nelson again. Drops it off. Sturzer and Prieto. Sturzer has to spin away from danger. Finley now going to skate it up. Drop it off to Mahoney, who's going to skate in. He's got Finley with him. Mahoney tries to make a move. Too easy for the defense. After he looked like he wanted to throw it to the net. High off the board.
nice, yeah.
That'll help us out.
Right, sure. We'll get a line change here. Like Sitter, Pat, and Kramer will come back out. Stevenson and O'Neill.
I think we'll probably see a little bit more of this line in the second period.
Yep, yep.
Since, like you were saying earlier, they produced most of the points. It's Pat, great face-off win. Stevenson with a lane, loose, picked up, still loose, battle in front. Kramer with it, that's Pat sitting there.
Sitting in front.
Sitter, no.
Oh, couldn't get through.
Stevenson tries to step 2-on-1.
Oh, it's a 2-1 the other way.
Kramer,
Oh, offside,
back
yep.
check and an offside.
Kind of lost it just for the blue line.
Kramer tried to give over to Patton. Patton going to be a little out of his reach. Good defensive play. Patton up along the boards. He's throwing it right back in as O'Neill skated by it on accident. Carter Stevenson throws it around to Kramer. Loose puck. Kramer takes a shot up high. He's able to get a backhand on it. Ryan Sitter is going to go back and pick it up.
He's got his arms around it.
No call. And Sitter comes away with it.
Got 2-on-1.
Kramer. Sitter, let's see what Sitter has in the bag of tricks. Sitter tries to throw it to the net. Throws it back around to Kramer. One-time opportunity.
Just missed Pat come down the slot. Yep.
O'Neill. Sitter knocked down. Okay. O'Neill tries to bank it off the goalie. Annoyed with the wraparound. He falls down. Pat's still with the puck. O'Neill gets traded sticks. Nice sportsmanship there as the Oak Leafs player gave O'Neill back his stick. Trailer shot.
Oh, nice save. Yeah. Chances both ends there. Get a change. James DeYoung and Barnes come out with Eaton and Weaver back on defense.
Face off control. There's that fly route. And just a soft bounce. Just didn't get anything on
it. Get it out of the zone.
Turnover. Unforced shot. Nelson battles it. Pops up in the air.
Paddled it straight up in the air.
Young right back around as Weaver's going to pick this one up. Weaver makes a move, turned over in the slot. It's going to work out, though, as Josh DeYoung is going to pick it up. Young's going to get through. DeYoung trying to make a play. Defense by the Leafs.
His body stood him up and pushed him off the puck. It was a good job. He got
DeYoung in his wheelhouse. DeYoung has James with him. DeYoung tries to get it to James. One timer, Weaver gets on net.
It's loose still.
Weaver's still loose. It's going to get out of the zone. Good shot by Dream. Eaton's going to come back, pick this up, spin back around, get challenged, spin around again. Be careful as he gets it over to DeYoung. It was a figure skating shot. It's knocked down. Barnes chases. Get a few line changes as Finley's going to come off the bench. Weaver's there. Oh, look out! Shot! Nelson makes save! Eaton now backhands it out of danger.
That was a big one.
Throwing right back in towards Nelson and dump deep. Back and forth action. This game is moving right along as Finley now is going to pressure the puck. One-time shot. Blocked down by Barnes. Can't stay on his stick. Another shot. Look out. Rebound.
It was a bouncing run. I think it got redirected as well. Yep.
Actually got redirected wide. Finley's going to go after it. He's going to try to get it up the ice.
Nope.
Shot towards Nelson. Weaver with the goal handling skills. Backhands it over to Finley.
Finley's got it, yeah.
He's
kind of sneaking behind him.
Finley. Good stick lift. Going to have to be careful. There's Walford out on the ice now.
Yep.
Leafs stay on side. Shot. Fought off by the leg of Nelson. Popped up in the air. Finley been out there a while. Doherty's going to pick it up. Doherty's going to get tied up from behind.
Walford out there as well.
Finley's going to get the gift, though.
A big pile up there, yeah.
Out of his reach. Look out behind is Weaver all by himself. Sturzer just gets on the ice. The Leafs put on the brakes. Sturzer shot. Nelson fought off. Good job by Nelson. It's just been controlled chaos to Sitter. Throws it over to Wofford. Wofford's going to throw that net. It's
good deep. So Sitter's out there. Patton jumps on.
Good pick by Sitter. Sitter back into Patton. Patton tries a one-timer. Still loose.
It's still loose.
It's still loose. And he blew it dead.
Yeah.
Lost sight of the puck. So
Yeah.
he blew it dead. As Ryan Sitter keeps his cool and skates away.
He saw it. He just couldn't help himself. He was laying there right in front of the pad.
Another mad scramble.
Yeah. So Sitter, Patton, Kramer stay out there. Stevenson and O'Neill
Moines tries to win the faceoff. Actually does. O'Neal gives it over to Kramer. Good decision by O'Neal. Kramer backhanded it over to Pat, but it was just a good read. Set up the ice. Should be an icing.
Yep.
No, waved it off.
No worries.
Stevenson over to Kramer. Kramer tries to chip it up. Does. Gets it to Pat. Pat's got Sinner. Sinner now puts on the brakes and just loses a good defense by the Leafs. Leafs throw it right back in. Nelson's going to hold it. He's going to throw it back over to Kramer out of his reach. Picked up at the line. Lots of traffic.
Whoa.
Nelson fights it off. Still loose. Steer with it. Steer gets it over to Pat. Pat with a little bit of something here. Gets on the brakes. Blows his tire. Let's watch out behind. As the puck's going to re-enter.
End action here.
Carter Stevenson thrown in. Good defense. Loose puck. O'Neal, he's going to try to backhand it up the board. Can't tie it up.
Got two guys on him. Yep.
O'Neal, good battle. Good job by Carter Stevenson, who has enough of that mess. And Carter is doing a nice job. Very legal. He can play the puck as hard as he wants. As Kramer now picks up the puck. Kramer going to go by himself.
Oh,
look out! Kramer with a shot. Kramer tries to go five. Just missed it. Good save.
I think it kind of surprised him how open that shot was.
Kramer didn't miss by much. Pat again. Pat Blues getting behind everybody of late. Pat with the puck. He's going to have it. Just knocks off. Knocked out. Going to rise. And almost made its way.
Got it on net, but just kind of squirted its way on net.
What a game.
Yeah, end to end here, huh? They were out there quite a while. Long shift there for both teams. So James is out there with DeYoung and Barnes.
You know, it's one of those things. If you have the scoring opportunity, you know, you keep them on. As James wins a faceoff, tries to throw it to Barnes. Barnes behind the net had DeYoung camped out.
Yeah, he's in front there, right in front.
Like how DeYoung had his stick on the ice. DeYoung in front made a nice little basketball move. Eaton going to give it right back to James. James goes in front. Loose. Nice job by Barnes.
Barnes is in front, yep. Good
job so far by this shift as Barnes tied up. Tries to get it up ice. Josh DeYoung with a good active stick. Barnes stays with it.
Good hard work. Got to get back. 3-2 the other way.
Chipped up the boards. Eaton's going to stay with it. Parks out. Nelson's going to get bumped. Looked like the net might have come off, and it will.
Yeah, they went sliding down into the crease, into Nelson, into the net. Good hustle.
A whole bunch of line changes here.
So Doherty, Wofford, Mahoney come back on with Sturzer and Prieto.
Mahoney to take the draw. He's going to lose it to the point. Shot. Blocked down. I don't know where
I lost
really find it for a second. Mahoney tried to get something on it. At least they're able to keep it in. Prieto now with the puck. Prieto hard off the boards. He can't get very far. He's now behind the net of Nelson. Blues doing a nice job of trying to protect in front of Nelson. That's all they need to do right now. Just keep him safe. As Sturzer is going to lose the battle. He's going to still try to make a play on it behind the net. Look out, it's Doherty. Was in front. Looks out of play as it's pitchforked into the. Looked like it went into the bench, but didn't make it that far.
Yeah, right in the. We'll keep the same 5 out there. Leafs will make a change.
Mahoney again, tie up. Doherty right
jumps on it, yep.
Good job, though. As Nelson skated up, so the Big Easy just skated up. Nelson going to have a look. Nelson around.
Sturzer, that's Sturzer.
Sturzer, I'm sorry. I was
the other Sam.
Nelson, the other Sam. I had Sam in my head. Wofford tries to shoot it from the point. It's deflected as Patton's back out on the ice. Good shift by those guys. Got it out of our zone.
And Kramer jump on. Good job by Patton, just keeping it deep for a change. Ooh, Kramer in the boot.
Kramer's going to have another look. Kramer with a nice backhand hit.
Oh, I got the post.
Kramer, that close to a 3-1 lead.
He had him down and out and hit the post.
Kept in. Kramer backhand across the slot. Look out as we fed it right to him. Another shot. Nelson, good save. Had traffic in front. Another weird angle shot. Go all the way play out of our zone. The sitter tried to bait the Leafs player. Goodness gracious. Not by much as Kramer had an opportunity twice today.
Yeah.
This time hitting the post.
It's almost identical to the place where the Leafs hit the post there earlier. Posting out. Just on the inside.
Good battle on the boards. Tries to flip it up to the point. Does. Throwing at Nelson. Shot. Kind of a quick shot.
Yeah,
wasn't even
all the way from the point
one.
there, just inside the blue line there. Get a line change. DeYoung, James, and Barnes come back out. Looks like Weaver and
Eaton will come back out on
Eaton, yep.
defense. Young, good face-off win. Weaver throws it down. It'll be an icing.
Too much. Maybe that's the,
Well, he tried the flop earlier. He tried
the
to
flyer
do
out, yeah.
And this time, he
Just
just
doing
put a lot of effort in that one. So good face-off win.
Had DeYoung going, but he's not going to catch up to that.
No, he's quick, but not that quick.
Let's do it all again.
How big are face-offs in your defensive zone?
Right, yeah. All about possession time, right?
Another good face-off win, but the Leafs gain control. Throw it along the boards. Weaver back there on defense. Loses his man as the Leafs able, and Weaver goes down awkwardly.
Yeah.
For able to control. He's guarding the front of the net. He's got to make a play.
Yeah,
Look
good
out,
job. Eaton hits the deck and makes a block on that pass.
Picked up by James, who flips
Flips
it
it
up.
up. Got
Barnes
Barnes.
able to secure
Can't
it.
quite settle it down.
Bouncing puck. Falls off of his stick. He's going to have room. Eaton wants to bring it in. He can. Eaton's going to put on the brakes. Look out. Dangerous pass.
Oh.
And I knew that was going to happen.
Got a 3-on-1 the other way. DeYoung get back help.
Young trying to go cross ice. Nelson paddles it out of harm's way. Gets thrown away. Now it's kind of controlled chaos. We're going to have to slow down, man our spots. Weaver in a good defensive position. He's kind of stick tight.
Yeah, it's all tied up. Just stick on stick.
James tries to make a play on it. Watch out in front. Bouncing puck.
Good job by Eaton. Hits the deck.
Now it's confusing. Somebody's got to pick it up. Throwing off the boards. He's going to get out
James
of
gets it out of the zone.
This line's still tired.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to try to make a change. But the Leafs have the advantage. Look out again. Another pass.
Just
Shot.
ice it.
Yeah, icing. Good
Yeah.
decision.
Need to get a change here.
That's again, we talk about that all the time. You get controlled chaos,
Yeah,
scrambling.
sometimes
That
you
makes what happen.
get tired and you just need to change. So Sitter, Pat, and Kramer come back out with Prieto and Sturzer.
Yeah. There's that pass again. Kramer's going to look for it. Kramer's going to get it. Kramer's going to look for Stitter and will give Stitter stride. Stitter, nice toe drag. Stitter's got some space. Stitter in front. And again, Patton. Stick was tied. Sturzer tries to step up. Actually slow down. Patton again tries to give it over to Stitter. Stitter can't reach. This handles the puck. Kramer with it. He makes a nice spin. Good defense. Kramer's kind of hooked a little bit. Got a guy behind him. Trying to get it kicked up. Sturzer whacks at it. Kramer tries to knock it in his zone and wills. Patton's going to go back and get it. Defense. On the forecheck. The Leafs flip it up the ice. Good catch by their forward. But turnovers. Patton's going to jump on this puck. Luke's getting a little puck luck right now. It's Patton. Finding the loose pucks, gives it over to Prieto. Prieto shot! Still loose! Good job by Sitter. Is in traffic. Is it a good shot by Prieto? Sitter kind of in between. Gives it over to Prieto, but good defense. Kramer back. Good back check by Prieto. Sitter goes in on the forecheck. Puck gets sent over to Sturzer. A stick fly. Flipped up in the air. Patton can't catch. Thrown back in. No icing. Sturzer goes back to retrieve. Mishandles the puck. Look out in front. Something going here. We're going to get a penalty on Sturzer.
Yep. Get the hook.
He hooked him. Oh,
So it's Blue Sports Network penalty kill.
First one of the game.
Yep. You go over and see his dad in the box over there.
Yeah, we were talking before
Have
the
a
game.
visit.
We were hoping he wouldn't go see his dad today. But unfortunately, he gets to stay high.
Well, we'll keep the, let's see, Patton, Kramer, O'Neill, and Stevenson out there as first four penalty killers.
Face-off controlled by the
Oh, he didn't have his stick. He wasn't ready.
It's so fast. Yeah, the defenseman at the
He
point.
put his glove on and get this stick picked up.
Back to the point. Now over along the boards. Looking for traffic to the point. He's going to walk. Nice job by Kramer. Weird angle in front.
Yeah, they scored, yep.
Power play goal. That's
Yep.
what happens when you put yourself in the box.
Yep. Got to stay out of the box.
And 2-2 is the score as the Leafs get one by Sia.
Yep.
That puck might have been deflected twice on
Yeah, I don't know, but just too much traffic. So we'll see how we answer here with 3:11 left in the period. Barnes is going to come out there with James and DeYoung.
Leafs just get it right off the faceoff, able to get it in the zone, throw it at Nelson. Weird angle shot.
Yep.
Nelson with the save. Leafs again throw it at Nelson. It was high.
Headhunt
High and wide. Boy, it was, too. There's James behind the back, in front, give and go. O'Neal in the right spot at the right time as DeYoung's going to go after it. And a second gear all of a sudden right now from the Leafs as Carter Stevens going to get the puck. He's going to backhand it over to Barnes.
Barnes
Stay
through.
in. Shot goes on Nelson.
And a bouncer again.
Stevenson gets out muscled off the puck as the Leafs have it in the zone. They throw it up front. Barnes is going to pick it up. That bouncing puck
It's out of the zone.
runs off of the puck. DeYoung thrown right back in. Carter
It's like
Stevenson.
a bouncing ball sometimes.
Nelson throws it back around the boards. Picked up by the Leafs. Thrown right back in. Thrown at Nelson. Weird angle. Tried to spin around. DeYoung's just going to send it back down the ice. And Barnes is going to
Not far enough for icing.
It'll get DeYoung on. James is going to knock it right back in. That'll allow James and Barnes to get off the ice.
Patton is out there.
Into the zone. Good job by Carter Stevenson. Kind of lost sight of the puck.
Yeah.
Again for a second. Across the ice.
Well, that got
Redirect.
deflected. Yeah, right in the middle there. I don't know whether that went off of hit O'Neal, go down and block that, go up. I see it. Lost sight of that in a hurry.
Can the Blues weather this storm as the Leafs starting to skate downhill?
So Sitter, Pat, and Kramer come back out. Weaver and Eaton back on defense.
Face off left to Nelson. Patton tries to win it forward. That's a big tie-up.
Lost sight of the puck. So
Back to the point. Getting a lot of shots from the
Block.
point. Good block down, but right to a lead. Shot. Nelson fights it off.
Yeah.
Boy, it was a high shot.
yeah, right in the chest there and just covers it up. Doesn't allow a rebound. We'll keep the same five out there with 1:40 left in the period.
Patton again. Face off one. Sent over to Nelson. Nelson just knocked it out of harm's way as it set up to Kramer. Kramer, good active stick. But again,
Yeah,
puck luck is
yeah, that was
continuing.
crazy bounce on.
Another bounce. Knocked away. Another
Oh,
shot.
another
Nelson
nice save
with
there,
quick
yeah.
leg save. Some sloppy play. Sitter
Chips
able
it
to
up
get
to
her
Patton.
drag down a little bit. He's able to stay on his skates. Then he falls down awkwardly as Sitter comes stepping up. Minute 13 left. Shot towards Nelson gets knocked out. Doesn't have any chance of getting on net. As Kramer tries to make a play. Bouncing puck does get out. Ryan Sitter gives it on to Patton. Patton maybe. One-time shot. Patton tries
just
to
a
go
little
far
wide.
side.
Yeah, tried to pick that corner. It's a little too far.
Good job by Donovan
Yep,
Beaver.
staying him up. Good hit.
Good legal clean hit. Look out!
Oh.
And there it is. Nelson has to stand tall. Shot.
Hey,
Nelson
save.
with a
Woo.
save.
Bailed him out big time
There's
there.
that spin around.
Yeah, there's too many
turn your
guys. You
back.
just got to get it out. If you got no help back behind you, you got to get rid of that in a hurry.
Yeah, you spin or you turn your back on a defenseman.
And especially when you got another one coming on you. 44.6 seconds.
2-2 is the score as Mahoney steps in, wins the face-off. Finley picks it up. Finley gonna have Doherty streaking. Can Doherty make a move? He does. Stays with it. Doherty gets it deep.
Ooh, nice keep there. Yep, right on the line there. Nice job. Gonna keep 30 seconds.
Finley picked up. O'Neal out on an island. Stevenson heads back.
Yeah. Stevenson got a stick on that, knock it away. Nelson covers it up. 20 seconds in the period. Sitter, Pat, and Kramer come back on.
Face-off going to be controlled by your Blues. Sitter tries to make a move. Just a lot of traffic. Hard off the boards. Kramer's
He finds his way through there.
Kramer's
coming
got
hard.
himself 2 good chances today.
Oh, man, yeah.
On one of them.
Back to 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Sent up the ice. Chipped in their zone, and that'll do it. 2-2 is the score. After 2, you listen to the Blues Sports Network.
Are you live now? Check. 1, 2. Well, it's going to be about 45 seconds. Check. We're live. Live now. All right, let's see if we can hear us. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Sound check. Well, check. Can you hear me? You can now. Is it cutting out like it was? Oh, let me hear. Yeah, that's from the Zamboni. Yeah, we're good. I don't know what's going on. That's better now. Yeah, thumbs up. Yep, we're good.
Well, Mark, 17 minutes
Yeah, last period
between
here.
you and a possible playoff berth. The Blues.
Just play like you got everything, Play like it's your last game, and you're getting down there where you could be one of your last couple games.
Exactly.
So leave it all out there. And
It's really been a game of spurts. Both teams back and forth.
oh yeah, a lot of end-to-end action. Like I said, chances at both ends. Both teams have had breakaways, one on none, and shorthanded or
Both
Yeah.
both goalies have had those
big saves.
big saves.
Yep. So here we are, all tied up again, 2-2.
2-2 after 2, and
So you keep talking about how evenly matched these two teams are, and it shows up on the
It keeps
scoreboard as
showing
well,
up.
right?
Pad face-off win, but Leafs jump on it, throw it towards Nelson. Nelson with his first action of the third, and paddles it away. And that's a scrum over along the boards as Carter Stevenson backhands it over to O'Neill, but too far out of his reach. And shot towards Nelson, loose, flipped up in the air, good help. Sitter tries to clear it out. Unforced turnover, shot again. Weird angles. It kind of bounced off of maybe a skate or something. Sent to the point. Back around it goes. Patton, good help. Shot again. Patton finally going to come away with it. Another unforced shot in the belly.
Well, there's
Three unforced turnovers
one of them
by
was
your Blues.
it stopped in the water down there and skated right past it because it didn't move.
It didn't move. Yeah, they were waiting a little bit before we came out for that ice to
There's
freeze
still
up.
some water out there. You can see the water out there, especially in that corner there where they're taking this draw.
Patton, good face-off win. They try a pass over to Kramer. Kramer in stride. Kramer all by himself. Let's see what Kramer can do.
Gonna get it down there and wait for some help.
Kramer drops it off to Patton. Patton with a little something. Tries to go back to Sitter.
Yeah, Sitter was coming down the backside there. Couldn't quite get all the way through. End up on net. We'll get a change. DeYoung, James, Barnes come out. Sturzer and Prieto on defense.
The Leafs got out early. The Blues answered back with 2 goals, and the Leafs scored on a power play goal.
Power play.
And that's where we're at.
James, good forecheck there.
Set up the ice, picked up by Prieto, spun around. Prieto tries to throw it right back.
Good job,
lift.
good stick lift there, yep. Stick lift and steal.
DeYoung in on the forecheck, thrown over along the boards, flipped out. Barnes, harassment. As Prieto
Just out of his reach, yep.
That's one of those you just got to keep skating. So
Yeah.
Try to reach for it.
Keep the feet moving.
Look out, bouncing puck in front. These are the garbage goals that you
Yeah.
always try to avoid. Behind the net, tries to fling it out in front. Blues doing a pretty solid job of controlling the middle.
Chipped high, yep.
And it went
Chipped
out
out
of play.
out of play, yep. Yeah, like you said, one of those deals where you start scrambling and chasing in your defensive end.
Line change will be made by the Leafs. As that
Blues-
same line will stay out.
Yeah, the Blues will stay out. They'll get ready for it. Like I said, win the draw here.
Good job by James, but to the point,
Ooh.
shot. Blockered away again.
It was all the way from the point there. It was way out there. So we'll get a change. Looks like Sitter, Pat, and Kramer will come out.
I think they're more or less going to stay with this line the rest of the game. We were talking about how they kind of shuffle.
Yeah, they kind of keep these guys and kind of like double, not quite double shifting, but every other shift they seem like they're out there. So
Another shot.
Yeah.
And another puck out of play.
yeah, I think your marker would go dry. All these magic marks say pucks out.
Yeah, that's right
If
here.
somebody bring them up,
Silver
your puck
marker.
would go dry signing so many pucks.
This is a lovely, lovely. I like this too.
It's a fine line, huh?
Yeah, this is a good one here. I'm gonna definitely hang on to this for a while.
So we'll keep the same 5 out there. Sitter
Face
takes the
off,
draw.
Controlled Sitter.
Oh,
Good
couldn't
active
quite-
stick.
couldn't quite
And
chip it up.
pokes at it. Sitter is going to pick this one up. And 3-on-2 maybe
Oh,
developed. And
hey, I think he hit some water there.
some
Puck
water.
just stopped on him.
it did as Sitter was taking a puck up ice. Shot Nelson.
Yeah, good
Grove.
save, yeah.
And it did. That's another example. The puck just got caught up in the ice. Maybe wait another 5 or 6 minutes. Maybe let this ice freeze up a little more. I don't know. But you're right, Mark. Good eye as Sitter tried to advance and
Like
he just
going
stopped.
to just skate right. Luckily, Nelson stands tall with a big save.
Good face-off win, thrown towards Nelson. Look out.
Oof.
As Nelson was out, and that
Yeah.
took a weird, awkward
Yeah, a
bounce
little
off
room
the
right
boards.
behind him there.
It did. I remember a game in Onalaska, squirt game, and they used those little lightweight blue pucks, and the ice was so wet that like every kid like skated right by it. I think all 10 kids skated right by the puck.
Just sit.
Good stick lift by O'Neill. Allows Kramer to pick up the puck. Whatever these guys have in the tank, I tell you what, they're definitely going to have to leave it out on that ice, like you were saying, is backhanded. Kramer gets his pocket picked. Into the zone, picked around, picked up by Nelson. Carter Stevenson and O'Neill.
Kind of a double team on that one.
Good move.
Somebody hit him low and somebody hit him high and low. So we'll get a change. Looks like Finley will come out with Doherty and Mahoney. Weaver and Eaton back on defense.
Mahoney shot. Ooh, almost looked like it was going to get redirected. Mahoney's usually solid from the circle. This weekend hasn't been as solid as he normally is. And that's credit. Hats off to the Leafs. Off the side of the net.
Loose there.
Puck,
it's right in the feet
still
there.
Loose. Garbage. Loose. Ends up on Nelson.
That's one of those ones you just holding your breath. So get a stick on it. Too many people flailing at it. So we'll stay 5 will stay out there. And the Leafs will change defenseman. Mahoney, another chance at the draw.
This time,
He
good
wins it
clean
back
win.
there.
Flipped up the ice, just out of the reach of Doherty.
James tried to get up to Doherty, just out of, like I said, out of his reach. Finley coming hard. Icing waved off.
Weaver's going to pick up this puck, feather it over to Mahoney. Mahoney looked around, maybe waiting for somebody to pick it up. Mahoney tried to get over to Finley. Again, another turnover. At least to get out of the zone. Pitchforked in as Weaver picks it up. Weaver thinking about giving it over to Eaton and does. Eaton's going to skate it up hard off the boards as Doherty's going to go after it.
Yeah.
It'll be an icing. Get a line change.
Didn't quite get the angle you wanted on that and try to chip it up.
Nice defenseman pairing is going to come off. And that's all wholesale changes by the Blues.
So DeYoung, James, and Barnes come out. Sturzer and Prieto.
James, good face-off win. Blues had it on their stick, and now they're finally going to get a hold of it. DeYoung is just going to try to get it out of the zone and
chips it up,
Thrown right back in
There's
towards Nelson.
The spot there, and the Leafs player went to play it and
just stuck.
Stuck.
Prieto, good job on the puck as DeYoung's going to separate, allow James to get it. James going to try to get it out.
He does.
Barnes does the cha-cha as he started to head down ice and stuck. Thrown into our zone. That'll be an offsides. Picked up by James. James tries to get it up the ice. Can't.
All tied up.
Flipped up in the air. That's going to drop in softly as Sturtzer's going to look over his shoulder and try to make a play on it. Sturtzer with it on his stick. Gives it over to Barnes. Barnes at his feet. Can't handle it. Sturtzer, James, and Barnes all on one side.
Watch that back door when he comes sliding.
Opportunity.
Good job. Good stick there.
As Barnes puts a good shoulder in. Sturtzer tries to get over to
DeYoung was breaking. Breaking out. Threw it off the back of the Leafs player.
Thrown back into the zone as Nelson holds it off for Prieto.
Sitter, Pat, and Kramer jump out.
Prieto's
still out there.
Able to get it over to Kramer. Kramer flips it over to Sitter. Sitter with some room. Sitter avoids a big hit. Tried to get it over to Pat.
Whiffs on the play.
O'Neill right off the bench. He's going to bring it up. O'Neill's going to hold, drop it off. Kramer with a long shot. Rebound opportunity. Loose. Patton was right there in front.
Quite the bounce off the goal.
Panera loose, and he just had it come off his stick. Boy, how many of those have we seen today? Where it's just been a wide open opportunity. As Patton, another one goes awry as Stevenson
Good job,
steps
Stevenson.
up.
Good play
Stevenson
there.
doesn't get a stick on it. It's 2-on-1 breakup.
Right, you're right. Kramer was flying back to help on the back check.
Kramer now with the puck. He's going to wheel it. Look for a space. Does. Flips it high. It's going to go right into the glove. Easy catch.
It's just a can of corn.
Can of corn is right.
Pop fly. I think we'll get a change here. DeYoung, James, and Barnes come back on.
For those people that don't understand that expression, back in the day, store clerk would take a stick, pop the old can of corn off the top of the shelf, and kept catching it in his apron. And thus, that's why they say can of corn turnaround shot. Just goes wide.
You're full of information.
I got a whole bunch of those useless pieces of information. Good step up, but couldn't get out. Barnes, good
Barnes,
job.
yep, good job coming back to help out.
Throws it in. Good job by Stevenson.
Yep, jump it right back in. Yep.
Throws it right back in deep.
The defenseman will change.
As Eaton and Weaver come out on the ice. Eaton kicks it. And it's going to go out of play into the scorer's box. Nope, maybe just the penalty box. Apparently had some clock errors.
Clock continued to run. A few seconds.
Here for your Blues, every second matters, that's for
Yes,
sure.
I'd say they're probably going to let 5 seconds go before they start it.
James to take the neutral zone face-off. Wins it forward. Barnes jumps all over, gets tied up.
Yeah.
I think in a game like this, both DeYoung and Weaver chop at it.
Yep.
Gets back into the zone. And the goalie, who's had a little bit of luck today.
Good job by DeYoung there, forecheck on the forecheck. Oh, and then taken
goes
down.
Down hard. Sitter on the ice. Sitter with the puck. Sitter is going to go behind the net. Sitter trying to find Patton.
Yeah, he just missed him.
Eaton throws it back to Sitter, but Sitter.
I tell you what, it looked like DeYoung got body slammed.
DeYoung in front, Sitter. Yeah, it did. DeYoung goes down again. And I think we're going to get one here.
An elbow.
I think Josh DeYoung. Not really sure who's the penalty on.
Was the recipient of a elbow, right? Yep, so we're going to get a Blues Sports Network power play.
Big moment in the game.
Right,
Every power
go.
play is huge. You got to capitalize as Josh DeYoung takes one for the team. Pure hustle.
Yep.
Maybe frustrates the Leafs player to the point where he jumped off the top rope and came down with an elbow.
So Sitter, Patton, Kramer, James, and O'Neill.
Good face-off win. O'Neill walks. He's going to spin around. Cross ice.
Oh!
Patton with the one-timer.
The one-timer
whiffs on it.
Picks it
Patton
back up,
behind the net. Patton's going to spin around and just look around for a good passing lane. Gives it over to O'Neill. O'Neill with a shot.
Oh!
Gets tipped up in the air.
Sticks.
Good keep by Kramer. Back over. One-time opportunity. Tried to get James again. Trying to feed into the center of the ice in the slot. Patton, good work. Patton with the puck. Crossed ice.
Oh, got through his legs
O'Neill.
there. Yep.
O'Neill better pick this puck up. Good effort. O'Neill's able to skate through that mess. Skated up, shield his body. Nice job by O'Neill. Gives it over to Sitter. What a nice play by O'Neill.
Yeah, just
individual effort.
Yeah, just keeping it alive.
Sitter. One-time shot.
Oh,
good
nice save. Yep. Good
O'Neill,
one-timer, nice save.
Good opportunity to Sitter behind the net. Sitter stays with it. No one in front. Over to Patton. I'm sure there'll be one here real soon as James trying to force in his way into the slot. Patton waits, looks, backhands it over to Sitter. Sitter with the puck. Sitter feeds it back to Patton. Patton tries to shoot. Miss. Rebound opportunity.
Oh,
still
just
loose.
Wide.
In front. Another shot at it.
Off,
Net's off. Net's off. We're going to get it in the crease. I don't know
No,
what
the
we're
net.
gonna
I think
have.
the net was off.
We're going to stoppage and play. I don't know what happened. Maybe
I don't know. What they call him pushing the net
I
off?
think he might have maybe a delay a game.
Yeah, they think they're calling that he pushed the net off.
Now, the referee signaled right away, and that's what that is.
Yeah.
That signal is a delay a game,
Was it?
and your
Okay.
Blues are going to go on a 5-on-3.
Oh, for 44 seconds still.
Oh, my goodness, what a big turn of events here as your Blues can get 2 here, 5-on-3.
Well, here's your big time opportunity. So
Yesterday, your Blues had a power play with about a minute and a half left to take the lead. Let's see if we can't get 2 here. You could score on the first one, and you could get a second one on the second penalty. So 5-on-3, hard to the net mark.
Yeah, oh sure, everything got to go to the net. Be
Face
patient.
off one, to the point. Kramer back to O'Neill. O'Neill looks for an angle. O'Neill holds, gives it over to James. James going to look, maybe give it to Patton. Back over to O'Neill. O'Neill in the corner. O'Neill over to Sitter. Sitter's going to hold and wait. Looks for Pat for a one-timer. There it is.
Oh,
low
he
duck,
didn't think on
loose.
it. Broke his stick on that one.
Broke his stick, and it's sent down the ice.
Yeah. Broke his stick on that one. So
stick fails on Patton.
yeah, so
16 seconds left on this 5-on-3.
grabs a new twig, and we'll get another rush here. Still 10 seconds on the 5-on-3.
Watch the twig as he's got some residue on the ice. Kramer has to avoid that. Nice job by James getting that stick out of the way. Mishandled, loose and punt. Kramer's going to pick the puck up.
Here you got a man back. It's 5-on-4 here now.
In front, loose, still loose, flipped up in the air. Patton tries to slap at it. The Leafs are going to throw it down the ice.
Yep. Still got
Nelson's going to pick it up.
So 1:03 left on the power play. Just a one-man advantage now.
Kramer was going to turn, skate it up ice.
Turn and burn here.
Kramer, and miscommunication a little bit. Gets it over to Stevenson, but that'll work out well. As Stevenson tries to back it out, gives it over to Kramer.
Ooh.
Kramer fans on a one-timer. And off to the races. As Carter Stevenson, Kramer been a long shift, and they're going to get a penalty here. I don't know what the call is going to be.
Interference
on Carter Stevenson?
I don't know. That might have been a makeup call or something. I don't know what that.
I don't know about
they
that
were
one.
Shoulder to shoulder there, skating down the ice. I didn't see him impede him in any way.
Well, we're going to 4-on-4 for 39 seconds, and then
I was going to say that was a poor call. It's just like I said, he didn't impede him. I didn't think.
I didn't think so either. I mean, from our angle, it looked like it. But again, he's at a different angle than we did.
I guess. So it's going to be 4-on-4, like you said, for 39 seconds, and then the Leafs will have power play. So Patton, Kramer, Pareto, and Sturzer out there to start.
Face-off one, controlled, one-time shot. Nelson, easy grab. This is one of those, too. You just come off that 5-on-3.
Oh, yeah, right.
You exhaust and throw a lot of wind out. And next thing you know.
Yeah.
Picked up. Sturzer, backhanded. Kramer, can he make a play on it? Can't. The Leafs bring it into the zone. Prieto tries to whiff at it. Can't. Thrown across the slot.
Oh, yeah. Had a guy coming hard in the slot there.
Sturzer with the puck. Backhands it up to Patton, who just able to control it. Patton can't hold. Good back check. Into the zone. Has Sturzer turned around. Goes wide. Look out.
Shot. He scored. Oh, wow. That was just a shot. That's the only place that could have been. It was just about as a 4-on-4. They're still going to have power play time. Yeah,
that took a weird bounce. Ended up
way in the corner,
place.
right on the goal line.
Nelson was
left of the net,
falling awkwardly over to his right.
That was a weird angle shot. There wasn't much room to shoot out there, but so there's 4 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Then the Leafs will still have a power play. So it's like Sitter, James, O'Neill. Yeah, O'Neill. 4-on-4.
Weaver. There we go. Face-off's going to be controlled by James, who knocked it forward, but the Leafs right back into the zone. Shot again. Nelson this time makes a save.
Yep. Now the Leafs have a power play, so
James going to take the draw. James done well from the circle today. Let's see if he can get another big one. And he does. It's bobbled hard off the boards. Good job by Brady O'Neill.
You have to put it high off the glass and get it deep. Eaton
hasn't been out there a while, so he's out there.
Yep.
With some fresh legs. Just thrown along the boards. Picked up and wheeled up the ice. And it should be brought into our zone with ease. It will, as the Leafs set things up. Try to throw it to the point. Sitter tries to make a play on it. Can't. Throw back around in the corner. Eaton tries to make a play on the puck. Have a shot at it. They do. Weird angle shot. Pops right up in the air.
Oh, it was bouncing. He got a piece of it, but
picked up. Thrown across the slot. Backdoor opportunity. Missed it wide. Looked like Eaton bouncing puck, and they blow it dead as the net comes on.
Yeah, he was sliding. So on his slide across, net comes off. 6:25 left. 37 seconds left on the power play for the Leafs.
Sitter's going to come off. Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Patton and Kramer come out. O'Neill and Eaton stay out. Like I said, 37 seconds to kill.
Back to the point. Good face-off win by the Leafs. Thrown over along the boards. They're going to walk the line. Kramer.
Oh, jumps out of the.
Kramer chips it. Can't find it. Gets it over to Patton.
Oh,
Kramer
skates
with
by
the
it, yeah.
Kramer's just going to hold and wait.
Hold and
Looks
wait.
up at the
Done it,
clock.
Yep, 20 seconds.
And flips it up in the air. Not a very good flip,
Yeah, it
though,
didn't go very far.
as it was caught. Now he turns the corner. Watch back door. Shot across.
There it was, yep. Power play goal. Got stuck there.
Well, that
Now
one
it's a
stung.
2-goal lead, yeah, 4-2. With 11 seconds still left on that power play, so we'll get our fifth skater back out, be 5-on-5 with an uphill climb here.
Just under 6 minutes left to go. We saw it from here.
Yeah, he was streaking down the back door, and we just couldn't get back and get set back up in time. Barnes, James, DeYoung out there.
Let's see what we have in the tank. That's nothing Nelson can do.
Nah,
He was just
he was
left
dead,
out
dead
to
right
dry.
there. Yeah, like you said.
Big uphill climb as James wins the faceoff cleanly, falls down. The Leafs knock it right back into the zone. Prieto stops it up there as it ends up in the corner. Throws to the front. Shot Nelson.
Ooh, nearly got.
Not as sure if he got a leg on that or not, if it just went wide. Now Prieto's going to make a play. Prieto up the boards. Good check finish by Barnes. Prieto kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, he just.
Picked up. James tried to make a play as it goes to the point. Bouncing puck. Ends up along the corner. Tries to center it. Sturtzer's going to pick it up. Sturtzer's going to try to feather it to DeYoung.
He was sandwiched by two Leafs.
Prieto again going to go back for this puck. Backhands it. Good effort by Barnes to
on
get
the
to
boards
the puck.
there, yep.
Cross the slot. Can't do it as the Leafs try. Good catch by the Leafs at the blue line. Backhand. Now controlled chaos again as Sturtzer's going to pick this puck up. Desperately needing a goal here. Sturtzer throws it towards net, goes wide. DeYoung's going to pick this one up. Tries to get over to Doherty. Wolford out on the ice now, trying to get some minutes. Finley. O'Neill steps and allows Doherty to pick this puck up. Blues maybe tight, holding on their sticks a little tight now as the nerves, I'm sure, are getting up there at max level. Finley, good battle behind the net. Wofford's going to try to make a play on it.
Good. Stevenson jumps out and picks that one off.
Doherty's
got it.
He's going to throw it at net. Goes behind the
just
goalie. Wofford, good job. 2 power play goals today for the Leafs. Flipped up the ice. O'Neill tries to send it in to Stevenson. Finley has the puck. He gets ran into. Finley going to turn. Well, he wanted to try to give it over to O'Neill instead of turn around and dumping it deep. And we turn the puck over in the neutral zone.
We got a 3.
Oh, good job by Neal. Follow-up shot. Pops up in the air. Still loose. Pat has it underneath his rumpus. And at safety's sake, he
it was in his pants.
Good thing he didn't get poked at. You know what?
Right.
3:40 left to go. On the JV game, the Leafs pulled their goalie with a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see what strategy the Blues have as time is clicking on.
So, yeah, Sitter, Pat, and Kramer come out, and Brady O'Neill and Carter Stevenson.
Not really sure what the question of it is.
I don't know what we're.
Face off.
Okay, here we go.
In our zone. And everybody can hear the ref except us.
Yes, I got my headphones. I don't know what he said.
Yeah. Shot Nelson grab.
Yeah. Do it again here.
O'Neill
wins the
tries
draw.
To throw it up the boards. Didn't get out. Knocked up in the air. Ryan Sitter. O'Neill. That'll be an offsides. We'll have to check up. Stevenson. Touched by Kramer. Goes in deep. You have to suspect this line will be out as long as possible. Sitter. They're all going to have to leave it out on the ice as Ryan Sitter helps it out, gets it to Patton. Patton rubbed off the puck. The Leafs force the puck off the Patton stick. Patton tries to center. O'Neill's going to get the puck. He gets it over to Stevenson. Stevenson with the shot.
Blocked up.
It's blocked down. Kramer, good effort. Tries to give it over to Patton along the boards and set down the ice.
O'Neill's got a man coming hard.
Look around. Throw it up the boards. The sitter's going to have it. He's going to let it
Just
go.
out of reach, yeah.
Actually worked out as Patton was able to get a hold of it, and then he avoids a big hit. Kramer's going to turn and look. Kramer with the stutter step. Kramer tries to get the puck around the corner. Does, and then might have hit the post.
that guy hit off his skate or the post, one or the other.
Weaver throws it right back in deep. Kramer in a...
They got tangled up. It was like a...
They're going to blow it dead. It's kind of an incidental contact.
Ah! Everybody screams.
Oh, Jesus. It was like the apocalypse was going to hit everybody or something.
Like the little hand was going to kill him or something.
It's hockey. Look out. And we're getting restless fans in the stands here. Is 2:30 left to go in this game. And Kramer, they're going to send Kramer to the box as well as
they can send them both.
Other Leaf player.
So we go
That
stay
hurts.
5 aside.
I'm going to be honest with you, that hurts us right now.
Yeah,
when
we need all those guys out there.
Top
Yeah.
scorers going to be on the ice. And a little patty cake.
You got the fans begging for a penalty.
We'll just have to breathe.
I didn't see how they got tangled up, but they got tangled up
and
and rolling around together.
Around. It was a mosh pit. It was still a little mud wrestling on the ice. So Kramer, who's hit 2 posts today.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just have not been able to get that puck luck. Down 4-2, you're going to have to.
So we're going to stay 5. Should be still 5 aside here because matching minors there.
Well, Mark, you
Coincidental.
be the coach here. Timeout, maybe? No? Okay. Yeah. So going to get a face-off. You think Nelson comes out of the box as soon as if we get it deep?
Yeah, well.
James will take Kramer's spot. Patton tries to win it for it. The Leafs backhanded. That'll allow Stevenson to get it off the boards. Patton can't catch. Gets it in a neutral zone. Sitter comes back, tries to make a play on it. And the Leafs dump it deep. That's going to keep Nelson in the net. Nelson drops it off for O'Neill. O'Neill looks up, spins around. The O'Neill spinorama. Tries to skate it up. He does. He's able to get it as far as center ice. James fans on it, gives it over to Stevenson. And I'm guessing Nelson's going to be out. Nice pass.
He scores.
We're not out of it yet. Under 2 minutes. Yep. And a big goal by Patton. Nelson didn't have to leave the ice.
Nope.
And we're going to make it interesting.
Right now, we'll get the timeout maybe.
Give everybody a breather. I guess Patton and Sitter
keep those same 5 out there.
James, Sitter, he knocked it into the Leafs zone. The Leafs is probably going to try to play keep away. Throwing up the ice. It'll be an icing.
Yep. Now maybe we'll take our timeout and pull the goalie.
Yep. Draw something up.
Yep,
Timeout
here goes the
called.
timeout Blues, yep. It's not over yet. Leave it all out there. So. Take a timeout?
Why not? Let's take a timeout. You listen to Blue Sports Network. Well, welcome back. Minute 45, 4-3 is the score.
Empty net to the left there. Blues pull the goalie. They took their timeout. Got Sitter, Patton, Eaton, Sturzer.
Eaton's going to keep. Get ran into. And the Leafs are able to get it out. That won't go for an icing. As time is not on our side as Sam Sturzer looks for an outlet pass. Good tip.
Oof.
And Patton's going to pick up the puck. He's going to try to get somebody to go with him. Patton, does he try another individual effort?
Oof.
Loses it off his stick.
Yeah, it's too much.
Minute 23 left. Sturzer flops it up in the air. Catches it. He's going to turn. He's going to get challenged. He's just going to skate it in. Can he get it deep enough? He does, but right to a stick of a of a Leaf player. Knocked down.
James picks it up.
Tries to get in front to
Patton's
Patton.
in front.
James off the boards. That was kind of a weird pass. I don't know if he was looking. Set down the ice. That's going to bounce, and it won't go for an icing. That actually hurts us, as Eaton's going to have to go back and pick this one up.
Just
Eaton's
under a minute to play here.
Eaton doesn't have time for any shenanigans
boy.
that.
Yeah.
Picked up, dropped off to James. James is going to skate it in. James gets it swatted off of his stick. Desperation, flip towards the goalie.
Ooh, high.
James, good battle along the boards. Picked up Sitter. Sitter, one time Eaton maybe, one time low. Oh, and boy, I tell
got
you.
knocked wide.
O'Neal, 29 seconds left. Eaton backhands it over to O'Neal. O'Neal can't hang on.
23
Flipped
seconds.
up in the air. And
Gonna have to hurry here. 23 seconds.
Sturzer throws it over to a dead spot. Picked up by Eaton. Eaton loses it.
14 seconds down to 12.
And that looks like, unless we have a miracle shot here, Sitter tries to drop it off to James. Mishandles.
That's going to do it.
That'll do it, as your Blues are going to be officially eliminated from the playoffs.
4-3.
By the Leafs.
They never gave up. Came late, but just too little, too late, and just
After handshakes, just want to remind you, next week, senior night.
Yep,
Varsity
senior night,
will
senior
be
weekend.
Playing first. It's been a good run for these boys, and we look forward to bringing you the game Saturday night. Mark, anything else before we go off the air?
Nope. 2 more games.
2 more games. You've been listening to Blue Sports Network. Thanks for joining us for the ride. Sitter tries to make a play. He puts his shoulder down. Wrap around attempt.
It was. That is score. There we go.
That was great play by Ryan Sitter behind. Nice job. Over to Carter Stevenson. Carter Stevenson, low
nice
shot.
Rebound. He scored. Yes, a good rebound.
A huge shot. Carter Stevenson with the low shot. On. He gives it over to Stevenson. And I'm guessing Nelson's going to be out. Nice pass. We're not out of it yet. 2 under 2.